Click. So, Macedonia. It's an island far down south. How do we get there? Presumably by boat. But, strangely enough, there's no boat chapter that transitions into this, you know, island area. You'd think they would have done that. But yeah, Macedonia is where Minerva, Maria, and I believe Rena were born. They're all Macedonians. And, yeah, Michel, or Michalis as he's known in the translated, the localization, is the older brother of Minerva. And he's kind of a dick, but he's also, I'd say that he's probably actually one of my favorite characters in this game, especially for well, I won't go into detail. I won't spoil anything. But yeah, this is the map. This map reminds me very heavily of, a map in FE6. Like, it's got this mountain area that's, like, central to the entire map. There's wyverns, and then there's a village that you have to specifically save before a bandit gets to them. But yeah, here's Michiel. He's doing his thing. He's being super handsome and sexy. And God was just like, dude, what the fuck? You're an idiot. Why did you do these things? And Michelle's like, whoa, I don't know what you're talking about. And he's like, dude, you both wanted a super great kingdom, but instead what you did is you murdered your fucking father and then took over and sided with Derhua so that you can, like, realize the ambitions of your own country. Which, you know, kind of a dick move. Like I said before, it wasn't wise of Camus and his buddies to side with the evil dragons trying to destroy humanity. Though, it is explained in Book 2 why Michalis did it, and I think his reasonings are a lot more reasonable. But yeah, Michalis is just like, yeah, I got a shield, and it blocks arrows and prevents them from being super effective against me, so I'm gonna go kick Marth's ass. See you later. I'll deliver the good news. Predictably, that is not what's gonna happen. But as you can see, I only have 5 units. I've been narrowing down my team because, let's face it, it just wastes time to like, bring all those units and drag them around. But yeah, last chapter I skipped over most of the grinding that Linda did, with destroying the enemies and getting super powerful thanks to the Star Orb. But this chapter, that's all that happens in it, is that I just grind up Navarre and I grind up Sheeda. So I decided to just keep it in, fuck it. But what makes Michel a much more challenging boss than Camus is that, unlike Camus, who just stays in one spot, Michel charges the fuck after you, along with all of his units. He is ready to fucking swarm the shit out of you right from the get-go. This guy is serious business. Like, don't fuck with him. But I take my puny level 11 Navarre, and I just sort of give him the Miracle Sword, the Star Orb, and a couple other tools that'll basically increase his stats and make him actually able to take on this entire army by himself. That Miracle Sword doubles your experience. This is something I forgot to mention, but all the legendary weapons in this game double your EXP. Like, whoa, 90 EXP right there, holy shit. And in conjunction with the Star Orb, that basically means that every enemy he kills, he gets a shitload of stats. So as a result, Navarre starts out, like, barely able to stand up to these guys. I mean, the Miracle Sword certainly helps him in killing them, but he's not very good at surviving them. But as you watch, like, I'm managing their numbers very carefully. I'm running away so that only a few of them can gang up on me at once, instead of letting the whole team swarm me. And here's Michel, who, you know, he doesn't last long, but he has a significantly more dignified death than Camus did. I mean, Camus died to Marth using the rapier in one hit. This guy has the fucking dignity to get killed by Navarre with a legendary weapon, you know? That is significantly more dignified, and he took a blow. He fucking took a blow like a champ before he went down. But yeah, you get the shield, and the first thing that I think of is, you know, Sheeda's a really good unit. What if I give that to her and have her plow down the remainder of the units? But yeah, poor old Michel. His dreams have been shattered. honestly, I feel like overall, he's just a better written character, has better reasons to fight than Camus, and, like, the game tries less hard to make you feel bad for him, but, like, honestly, I find him a more tragic character, because, like, this is not about honor or anything, this is about him realizing his dreams of making a better Macedonia. And then it just kind of falls flat on its ass once Navarre just smacks him in the face with a skinny-ass fucking sword. But yeah, as you can see, Navarre, partly thanks to the stat ups I gave him as he was running the fuck away from these guys, he's really good at dodging, and because of his 7 level ups so far, these guys just don't stand a chance. It also helps that most of the promoted units are gone. So these guys, these unpromoted dudes are just sort of small fry. And yeah, there you go. Once I get him up to level 20, I promote him, and then I sort of just leave the rest to Sheeda, because like once you're gonna see this guy's stats, and like it's just nuts. Yep, right there. That very slight split second, those were his stats. So yeah, we took a level 11 unit and made him stupid overpowered in just a few turns. That should give you an idea of like how ridiculous the Star Orb is, and you know, as much as I like overpowering the fuck out of my units, this is sort of cancerous to the game's challenge. So I'm glad that they removed it in Shadow Dragon, because otherwise that would have just been disastrous. Shadow Dragon, I mean, not that it helped, because Shadow Dragon was easily breakable anyway, because you could just warp skip a lot of shit. Granted, you need to be good at like managing your unit's positioning, but I mean, you know, basically it just takes more skill to break the game overall. So yeah, something I didn't mention yet is that the thief that heads to the village, the one that I killed at the very start of the chapter, it's very hard to catch up to him if you don't just straight up warp to him. If you try to race him to the village, the Wyvern Riders will intercept you there and really slow you down. And then, like, usually I find it very difficult to get to the village before he destroys it, because holy crap, man. Yeah, that swarm of wyverns just isn't fun. Oh, and check out this person. She's like, there's a bishop. He doesn't talk, though. Like, how does she know that this is a wise bishop dude if he doesn't fucking say shit? He probably at least said something like, yeah, I'm a wise dude. And then when somebody said, alright, prove it, he's like, I don't fucking care. That's why I like to believe Gato acts like in culture and society. We're never gonna find out what's in those shops or armories, because I never bothered to visit them, because at this point I'm pretty confident that the game is just over. Like, I don't think there's any challenges left in this game that will, like, really get in my way, because my units are now way too strong. However, I will say that as strong as the Star Orb is, this is the last chapter we'll have it. So we can't super duper ridiculously brokenify any of our, like, the rest of our units. So it's very possible that I'm only going to be using like 5 units for the rest of the game. Or, you know, maybe I'll just bring the others just to be cheerleaders or whatever. Doesn't matter. Yeah, so, wow. Yeah, this is all that's going on. Sheeda's mowing things down. Yeah, the Iot shield. I mean, I already explained what it does, but I can only imagine how much more difficult this would have been for Sheeda to wipe these guys out had she not have it. What else is there to say? I do apologize, I don't think I properly showed Linda's stats in the previous chapter. But there you go, quick brief flash. She has 20 and she's maxed out 4 of her stats, so that's pretty fucking nuts. And yeah, as you can see, Sheeda, like, having a weapon that doubles your EXP is the most powerful weapon in the game, and combining that with the Star Orb just is so ridiculous. Like, Linda was ridiculous in the previous chapters, but she needed twice the amount of resources in enemy kills in order to get this strong. Sheeda just fuck it. She's just already there, basically. She's level 16 for crying out loud. In the span of a single chapter. And I'm pretty sure she wasn't, like, she promoted the chapter prior. Like, that's ridiculous. And now she's level 17, and by the end of this chapter, I think she reaches level 18, so that's, what, like, maybe 17 or 16 level ups in a single chapter? That's insane. So one other thing I want to talk about is that village has Gato in it. It was blatantly hinted both in the starting cutscene and with the village, which, you know, that's kind of redundant. But here's the thing. To get the starlight explosion, which you need to kill Garneth, you need the Star Orb and the Light Orb. But what if you don't want to do that? You can actually choose not to visit him, or just visit without either the Star Orb or Light Orb in your hand. And he'll be like, dude, you can still win, but you can't kill Garneth and get the Falchion. If you want to kill Medeus, you're gonna have to try really fucking hard and train really crazy. So I do kind of wonder what a playthrough like that would be like. I didn't do it here because I didn't realize that you only need one of the orbs for him to be like, oh, so you have both. Like, as long as you have the other orb, he'll basically just be like, yeah, here you go. I'll just, you know, I'll teleport the other one over and we'll bake a delicious starlight explosion pie. Oh shit, that was a big warp. But yeah, next chapter, we're going to deliver Garneth's delicious starlight explosion pie to him and give him very bad upset stomach, and that's how we'll defeat him. Beautiful. Anyway, bye.